are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What do you got going on this weekend?
We went to Des Moines and we hung out at the Cheesecake Factory and went to Jordan Creek and just kind of went around Des Moines. What did you guys do?
I love Jordan Creek. Actually, this weekend I went to a conference with 6 other teachers and we went over behavior management and transitions. It was really great. I learned a lot.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, what do you guys have going on this week?
We are starting to learn about dinosaurs.
Oh, they're going to love that.
Yeah,
That'll
so what are you guys doing?
So fun. I think we're going to start talking about Johnny Appleseed this week.
Okay.
So,
that'll be fun.
All right, let's get started. So our priority standards for the maps unit was to have the students be able to read a map and then know the cardinal directions. For the most part, I think they did okay.
I think so too.
I think they, did pretty well. So what were our I can statements?
I can statements where I can say the cardinal directions, I can identify a map, I can read a map, I can identify what a compass rose is, I can identify what a key on a map is, I can describe relative location from a map, I can create a map and a map key, I can identify what the symbols mean within the map key, and I can identify the size of something based on the scale.
Okay, and our data shows that 100% of the students were proficient on the cardinal directions, identifying a map, reading a map, and identifying what a compass rose is, which was fantastic, I thought.
Yes, our strengths were identifying map symbols, the cardinal directions, compass rose, and creating a map. So that's pretty good to have.
Yeah, they did. They did do
strings.
really well with creating their map. And our only obstacle was they really didn't follow directions very well. We had one wording here, number 5. If you want to look, it says the symbols on a map help us, and most of the students answered A, which was figure out where we are, which is true, and so that was kind of the wording here. But the answer was B, figure out what we're looking at the map. So I think after we fix that one, then we'll be good on our wording. And then our other problem was they just didn't follow directions on our last one.
On 25?
On 25, yeah, where they a lot of them just missed silly things, like they didn't add a compass rose, or they didn't add the forest, or a title. A lot of students missed the title, and so
the
lake, yeah. So I think that was something else that we needed to work on, was probably following directions, and doing some assignments in the next couple of weeks. It'll work on that.
Our SMART goal is percentage of grade 1 students scoring proficient and higher in reading directions will increase from 60% to 100% by Monday, April 18th, as measured by the same post-test, but just the map section, administered on Monday, April 18th. So
okay, awesome. So we'll just give them, after we go over some following directions, worksheets, and assignments, we can go and then just give them this same test again, and hopefully they'll do a little bit better. Yes. So I did find a couple, if I could snag this from you, we did find a couple assignments that were going to do really good for following directions.
Okay.
We had one that was really similar to our map, where they asked you to draw a house and they gave you a list of the things to add, and they did also playing Simon Says, or playing games where they have head, shoulders, knees, and toes, cha-cha slide, where they have to listen to directions, and that way they can really work on them. Yeah, and so we can go over and do those for the next week, and then after we give that, and then we can get the test. And so I think that'll help them go over some, those will be our instructional strategies for it. So
since you have kind of found the instructional strategies, do you want to come over into my classroom?
Yes, we can do that, and we could just do those together.
Okay.
And that way,
that'll be perfect.
Both of our, that way they can do it together, because we both had a lot of students miss on our instructional, our map. So yeah, we can definitely do that. I will bring those, and we can do that this week.
Okay. And then do you think that we should just have the next meeting on Tuesday after we give the test and grade it?
Yeah, Tuesday would be awesome. We can get those graded, and we can come back and decide if that worked or what we need to do.
Okay, that would be perfect.
Yeah, good to see you.